We can
For the
skip
record,
the dormitories entirely here, can't we?
No, I don't think you can. You have to go. What do you? How do you skip the dormitories?
Don't we just have to go to the lot, the parking lot on the other side of the pool?
No, you have
need
to get
Max.
the tape.
You need the thumb drive for Max.
Oh, okay, right.
Man, it's becoming clear to me that I missed like 50% of the conversations out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of like just random conversations you can have with people out here, and I don't know, like
this area is not the best area, just because it's sort of like you don't know anything yet, and you don't really have any direction, and the first thing they do is here's 50 side characters you can know. I feel like this should have come after grabbing the tape. Like they should have introduced you to Victoria and had you like have your decision with David and you know what's her name before coming back here, and then right before we do the Warren scene, let you talk to these people and get to know the people around you.
Let's get Trevor all over that action.
Because it's too much too early on. It's a bunch of conversations that don't move the narrative forward.
all right, we're not rewinding that shit.
Rewind, watch that again, that again.
What?
No,
yeah,
even
take a
better.
photo.
Take a photo.
Ah!
Can you rewind and keep that picture?
Yes.
Oh,
Anything she's holding,
so.
she keeps.
really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I've been playing this game completely wrong, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see, photos. Is this photos? Yeah. Yep.
You
Let's
just
do that
show him that
again.
picture and then just laugh at him and then walk away. He's got no idea what happened.
You know what I want to see
I
again?
came to know
A
slide.
tray flip.
But I'd love to see somebody do a tree flip.
Oh, sick.
I wonder what nose
Not a
slide
poser.
does.
Nah, I just can't skate.
Like, how many ways can we give this
Oh,
guy
We're gonna destroy some
unnecessary
rails for you.
pain?
What do you want to see?
You just like one day he looks inside your backpack and it's just like
love to see
literally
that
full
nose
to
slide.
bursting
Let's
with
get Trevor
various
all over that
Polaroids of him
action.
hurting himself.
Aww. No.
Okay, rewind time, then grease
Yo, just
butter on that bench
out
when he's
the
not
bag.
looking.
I came to.
Oh, sick.
Nah,
Oh, check it. We're gonna destroy.
We need to get back to the right
for a tree flip.
timeline, to the bright timeline.
Oh, wait, shit. Fuck. Alright, whatever.
Whatever you
just
got hit in the
rewind
nads,
it?
we're done.
Can
Yeah,
you
we
just
did
rewind
it.
that moment and pause it there forever? The moment of
Unfortunately,
impact,
no.
and just hover in that moment of pure joy for all time.
Yeah, this courtyard
Yeah,
seems
but-
to be mostly exploring the idea of using your times, like rewinding powers to fit in with people into various
Well,
like
yeah.
social cliques.
To explore conversations. If there is one reason for that scene, it's the idea that like you can make a decision and then show you that you can rewind it and not have that consequence.
That's what it is mechanically, but from a character perspective, it's kind of preying on her insecurity and her feeling like she doesn't
I
really
need to go to my
belong
room and return
by
home.
showing her
That's a
how
good
she,
point.
by experimenting with how she can use this to kind of fit
That
in.
dormitory? Good lord, Nathan's family owns my
Now you've got
dorm?
me liking that
Again,
scene,
Max
Redskar. God
doesn't
damn it.
really read things.
It could have been handled better, I think. Although, actually, I don't know. I think it worked all right.
For me, it was just the timing. It was like you saw the gunshot scene, and now you're kind of in an
Yeah.
open
Hi, Max.
exposition area. I feel like this scene should have happened first, and then we move
What are
on.
you doing?
Weren't we supposed to have the Kate Marsh scene? Is that not now?
Pretty
What?
soon I'll be bonding with Victoria. At
The
Vortex
David
Club.
harassing Kate
I think
Marsh?
you're better off reading.
That must happen later.
That's-
Ignore me.
Now I feel like
Yeah, that's after this.
Oh boy, this is the part where I realized I'm a bad person. Like,
Did you let her get hit?
wait, no, I didn't let her get hit. I'm not talking about that.
So
When is
this
that?
is
Is
kind
that
of
not this
so.
yet?
No, this is you got to tell her to move, or she'll get hit.
Right, but
Yeah, that's
that
not
hasn't
right now.
happened yet. We
That's
don't
afterwards.
know.
Oh. So one thing I would note is that Alyssa sort of serves as an interesting meta. I don't know if we want to talk about that yet, but Alyssa sort of serves as an interesting metaphor for some of the other ideas the game talks about. Sort of a time repeating itself inevitability thing that we'll eventually have to talk about towards the end of the game.
Which is also
Alyssa
an
just seems
excuse for not having
cursed.
too many branches.
Well, no, but like, no matter how many times you try to save
Hey,
Alyssa,
Max.
she always ends up getting sort of bad things happening to her, which sort of parallels other characters in the game.
Sorry to be a
Not
drama.
to name names yet.
Is there anything?
I think that maybe
Max,
it's,
I'd like
I'm
to be
looking too
alone
much into
if
it.
you
But I
don't
think
You've
this
just spoiled
conversation
the entire
actually-
plot and we're ruined.
I think this conversation actually also really plays on kind of the way where time rewinding powers play into like a teenage social situation, where you're approaching this girl and you know that she's going through a lot and maybe she doesn't want to talk to you. Sorry, one second.
Howdy, Samuel.
But and you know you want to approach her and say something, but you're worried. Like your character like would be
What's
worried.
up with
Maybe
these
she doesn't
Rachel
want to talk
Amber
right now.
posters?
Maybe I'll ruin everything. Maybe she'll get mad at me. Maybe I'm bothering
I
her.
guess.
And it kind of
just
empowers
makes the
you to speak to
campus
her
look
because
sad.
you know that if she doesn't
can't
want,
come
like,
over
if
that
she gets
sunlight.
upset, you can just rewind time.
Yeah.
You knew Rachel?
How can you know a prison?
I kind of forgot how much of this game is just talking to people.
Now I have to go paint windows.
That's it. Spoiler warning's canceled. There's too much talking to people.
What do you think happened to her?
Best not to dwell
When do I
on the
get to
past.
punch the
Samuel
bad
was
guy?
Like a clock.
Okay, I like
What was
talk
she
to this
like?
guy. I asked this
She
guy
must have
one
been
thing, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done
Sunlight
talking to
can
you
cast
for as long
shadows.
as possible.
Rachel did both at once, you know.
Oh, he's so
She was
sweet.
like a battery.
I'm sure he is.
Positive.
There's nothing against this guy. It's just
See you
like
later, Samuel.
I got the sense that
And watch
all
you
of this
step around here,
dialogue
Max.
is ultimately going to be a waste of
I
time.
sweep. I paint.
I'm just more of an optimist. I went around and found like everybody and found out their stories and
Oh,
things.
look,
It
it's
wasn't
Max
that I wanted
Caulfield,
it to
the
change
selfie hell of
the
Gotham.
story, is I wanted the game to wink
What a
back at
lame
what I
gimmick.
said later.
Even Mark, Mr. Jefferson.
Now, this
falls
was a
for
little
your
bit
wave
tricky.
hipster bullshit.
This scene and scenes like it because on the one
The
hand, I
Hungarian
understand
processor.
Max's
You
perspective,
could barely even say
but on the
that.
other hand, I
guess
just
you got
what
your
I
hands
wouldn't
filled.
give to be in her position right then and there with like an adult's ego and perspective.
Since you know all the answers, I guess you have to find
Because
another
like,
way into the door.
if anybody's in a
We hate
situation where
moving.
people like this are ruining your life and you're in
wait.
high school,
Hold
let
up,
me
folks.
go ahead and say that chances are excellent that in a few years, like
So
if you're in a
original.
situation like that, you're going
Don't
to be
worry,
bulletproof.
Max. I'll put a vintage filter on it right before I post it all over social medias.
Like this
Now,
shit's not gonna
when
fly
do
with
the
you
fuck your
anymore.
selfie?
Oh yes, Victoria. I'll get your bony ass out of my way.
So, there's the first puzzle sequence, and it's not very
I don't want
good.
to mess with that ladder and hurt poor Samuel.
It's not great.
I just want to
I
get
would have liked
Victoria
a few
the hell
more
And
out.
I
solutions
actually
to
don't
this.
remember how to do this shit, so if someone
Okay,
who's played
you
through this
weaken the
recently can
paint
tell me what the
can
fuck
and
to
then you go
do.
turn up the sprinklers. Well, you rewind time first
Right.
because you've already blown your cover.
Right, okay, yeah, and he's already over here, so...
Yeah.
Oh, right, we can go in here.
Right,
this
but
is
you don't
where you
want to do
have
that
to go.
yet because that'll spray her,
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this.
and then
Chill,
she'll
Victoria.
leave.
It's just
But
water.
you won't have
Yeah,
weakened to the paint
water
can,
on
so you
my
need to go. You
cashmere.
need to rewind
Do you know
time
how
and
much
weaken the
this
paint can
fucking
first.
outfit costs?
You look great.
I can't even chill on the steps.
Right, yeah, so I remember this now. The initial solution that you think makes sense
They don't actually leave just because you sprayed them
Doesn't.
at the front porch. And God
Yeah.
forbid you just like, I don't know,
I don't
walk
wanna mess with
past
that
them or
ladder and
through
hurt
them.
poor Sam.
Like, what are
Where
they
the
gonna
fuck
do?
is
They're
the
the
paint
cool
can?
girls. They're not gonna like
The hell
football
out of the
block
way.
you.
Right?
Yeah.
I do
Okay,
like
yeah,
that this
you
game
go up
does
to the
have the
paint
Call
can
of
and
Duty
you examine
blood.
it.
Could crank the sprinkler up.
Blood
and give
vision.
Victoria and her clones incentive to beat it.
But only when you rewind too far too fast.
Oh no, you have to watch him. You have to watch him hook it up first.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I was like, I can't interact with the paint can, Rutskarn. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's pretty annoying.
What about that window? What was that window you could do something with?
Do you understand
where was it?
English? Get
It
lost.
was on the window. Uh-oh.
It was on the window. What window was it on, Campster?
The ones outside the building. I don't know. The first floor.
So the window was on the window outside the building.
All right, now rewind time. You can do it now.
Yeah.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Okay, let's see if this works.
What are you doing?
Oh, can we like have
now you go run into
like a
the
new
supply
Patreon
room.
stretch goal to just like this whole season? Campster only talks in a fake Valley Girl voice.
I thought we already had that as a stretch goal.
Wait, Josh, you also have
It's
to
not
rig
really.
the sprinkler. This is insufficient.
Well, can I see
Start
how
rewinding
insufficient
time
it is
already. You already
first?
fucked up.
God damn it!
Well, I want to see what happens. What does this do? Or
It
what
just
doesn't
it
do?
just falls. They need to be standing under it. Right now, if he hooks it up, it'll just fall. The sprinkler gets them out under that thing.
Close, but no cigar. They have
See?
to
I
be
see.
right under the bucket.
Yeah. So no, I don't.
Close, but no cigar. They have to be right
Why-
under
Why
the
couldn't we
bucket.
do that with the guy that fell off the skateboard? That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Other solution: grab the paint can, slosh them with it, yell, "That's right, motherfuckers, gangway!"
Okay, let's see if this works.
That was actually my assumption.
What the hell? Are you kidding? Look at this.
But no, you have to be
Victoria, it's just
sneaky
water.
about it, because Max is
Yeah,
like really
water on my cashmere. Do you know how
just
much
be
this
openly
fucking
a
up the
dick
cost? You look
or something.
great. I can't even chill on the steps.
The like episode 3 on the puzzle solving just kind of goes away entirely.
Hey, Victoria.
Oh, Samuel is sorry. Wet paint is...
Much like
least
Walking
on
Dead, that's
puzzle
not a bad
way.
thing.
Get the hell away from
Yeah.
me, weirdo.
I was sorry here that Samuel
Hold on,
took the
hold on. We'll get
took
some
the
towels.
heat
We'll be right back.
for
So
the
move
paint
your ass
can.
Yeah.
dry.
It worked. Don't mess
I
with
would have just
Max.
wanted to write "It was me" on the paint can, like, and sign it Max. It's like, what the fuck is it? What can
Me
she prove?
all
She can't
along.
prove it was you. Okay, this is where I found out I'm
What
a
do you
bad
want,
person.
Max?
Because your choices here are comfort her or bully her really bad, like she bullied you.
All right, let's look at
And I
bully
did not
first.
hesitate.
Don't say a
I
word.
did.
Max.
I'm like,
I
yeah,
did.
put this
I
shit
don't
on
think I've ever actually
Facebook.
gone through a run through where I bullied.
And no filter needed before I post this. Now please.
It's like,
move.
you want to play
I've had
this
a
game,
messed up day
asshole?
and going
I'm
to
good
my
at this
room.
You
game.
do that? I know where you live. So
I got
does Nathan.
superpowers.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now I have to get to my room, then see Warren.
So yeah, I mean, it's wrong. There's no excuse for it. It's not gonna help anything.
Hey,
But-
Victoria.
What do you want, Max?
You know.
To a
Okay,
certain
we're gonna take
extent,
the nice option.
I might defend
I
this
am
and say
sorry.
if you
That's an
make
awesome
if
cashmere
if you
coat.
make this unpleasant for them, it might make
It
them
was.
less eager to pick on you
But
in
there'll
the
be
future.
another.
It kind of depends on the bully.
No, they're just
Some
gonna pick on
bullies
you
always seem to
more.
know
They're
how
just
to
gonna pick
fill
on
it
you
out
or
with-
somebody else much harder.
I do have some talent.
Yeah, that's
Mr.
true. What you're doing when you
Jefferson
push
told
back
seen
is
your
you're
pictures.
pushing them
You have a
onto
great eye.
somebody else. They're
Richard
going to decide
Avedon-esque.
this person's too difficult to target. I'll
He's
go
one of
pick
my
on somebody
heroes.
else.
Thanks, Max.
Um,
I hope those sluts get me a towel before they hang a sign on me.
See, that was actually nice.
Yeah.
No, Victoria
and you've
is one
still
of the
got the
best.
picture anyway.
Sorry about blocking you and...
That's the most shallow, mean thing, but yes, you do.
That was
No, but I like
pretty
Victoria.
funny.
Yeah,
the
so
first,
do I. Like,
I know exactly.
The
what
first
you mean,
episode does not
Victoria.
do a great job selling you on some of the more ambiguous characters like David,
Au
but
revoir.
Victoria, they do a good job establishing as mean but human.
yeah, the game like oscillates
Victoria probably played me.
between some
I
really
should've played her.
awkward dialogue
Better get to my room before. I
and
find
some really good dialogue. And I guess that like kind of makes it easier for me to forgive it for some of the more like, oh, that's kind of goofy elements.
By the way, so there's a breakdown
yeah.
statistics at the end of this. 75% of people comforted her.
Victoria is going to
So-
be pissed we took so long.
That's the bracket I'm in.
Looks like nobody won this
Oh,
TV
wow.
war.
Now I...
There's nothing left but
No,
those.
it's passed. I felt bad for a second, but no, I'm good.
Could be fun. Glad I'm
Yeah,
not
I'll
the
let you guys know
only
how it
loner
goes
around here.
when you just like do everything
Thanks
possible
for the
to
warning.
antagonize her, because that's probably what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to miss every single opportunity to be the better person.
Oh,
Wait, okay, you
Victoria,
gotta,
give
yeah,
me
you
a
gotta,
fucking break.
you gotta back up and fix
Yep.
Kate's whiteboard.
Okay, this is just
I don't know what it does
stupid.
or if it does anything, but come on.
No, it has some impact on her.
Yeah.
Good.
It's one of the 4 or 5 things you can do to make her easier to persuade towards that event.
I don't know what you
This is
mean,
like the
so...
public DNA of our dorm.
Oh, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but
He's only played the
matters.
first episode, Canister. God.
All I'm saying is it matters. That's all I'm saying. Literally all I'm saying.
Okay. Bi-monthly and bi-friendly.
How sad.
Okay, I don't know
I
a high
didn't
school
write
that would
anything.
actually allow you to put that
I
up
have
there,
nothing to
which is
say.
bullshit, but...
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what makes Max feel like a cipher. This is what she writes on her own wall.
I'm Max, and I'm a person.
Are you sure it's a cipher, Chris? Or are you sure that you're just like, wow, when I look at Max, I really feel a lot of sympathy?
Home sweet home. My favorite cocoon.
It's like it's exactly like me. I mean, the player.
I love that Mom sent
But
me
no, I
fat
actually
box
see
of
exactly
chocolate
what you
coconut
mean.
bites for my birthday.
Okay, one minor
Oh,
thing that
look,
bothers
the
me is
principal
that
doesn't
you don't
believe
actually get to
us.
send texts back. You just receive them, and sometimes you reply automatically.
And slipped in a $200 gift certificate.
Yeah.
She
And
knows how to
it
make
bugged
a
me
sad
when my
birthday
mom sending me
happy.
all these nice texts, and I couldn't send a text back saying, thanks. Or, it's okay, Mom, I'm not going to go to jail.
It feels like it makes sense, though. It's Max. She doesn't talk to her parents.
The Max Caulfield
Yeah, I know,
War
it just-
Memorial Wall.
I mean, it has nothing to do with whether it makes sense for the character or whether it's good. It bugs me.
It feels so nice to just relax.
These are kind of cool
This day
things
has
where
been so
you can
damn
just
bizarre, and
sit
it
Max
feels like
down
it's
and have
gone
her
on forever.
exposit for a bit.
Maybe I'll just wake up now and find
Oh,
out
I
was
got back
dreaming all
before
of
he
this.
started talking. I started laying down, and I'm
posted.
like, oh, the game lets you lay
dream within a
down.
dream.
I don't want to do that. Back to the game.
I need to keep looking for my first weapon upgrade. Isn't there some sort of collectible I should be looking for?
It is weird that Max is both a blank slate and also
Max
a character I
and
really
Chloe,
like, and I
best
can't
friends
really
forever.
articulate why.
Who even says that anymore? I'm going to have to call Chloe eventually and find out what
Oh
she'll
yeah,
say.
by the way.
I never
The
saw that
way, the
photo.
worse it'll be.
Yeah, I don't remember this. I don't remember. Does she not realize that that was Chloe in the bathroom yet?
She
No,
did
she
not
doesn't.
realize that was Chloe earlier, and that confused the hell out of me. To the point where I actually thought it was like a dream sequence. Like, I half thought it was a dream sequence. Because, like, in, like, 20 or 30 minutes, like, we're gonna meet the character who was in the bathroom earlier, and it's gonna...
Philip
Like,
Lorca DeCourcy,
she's gonna come right back into the
man.
game, and your character's
I
gonna
don't
be
think I
like,
could
so hey,
take
how
him
you
to any of
been?
those places.
And it's, like, kind of
Look at
weird.
that shot. I love Julia Cameron's Victorian vibe. Talk about analog cameras. Ah, Dolly, what a
But
fantastic eye.
It is weird.
Truly
We haven't gotten there yet, but as bumpy as the dialogue can be, 90% of the dialogue between Max and Chloe totally works, and I think that's what makes this
Yeah.
game more than
He has so
anything
much
work.
talent.
I almost
hope
wonder
nobody
how
hates
much
on it just because it's
creative
him.
input Ashley Birch had on Chloe. Because
I have
she
no idea.
feels like a very Ashley Birch
I am
character.
so addicted to this.
Well, again, that's why I felt it was
Look at
weird
his
that she plays
vintage
Aloy,
jeans.
which is very much not a very
Mine makes
Ashley
me
Birch
laugh.
character. It's a very traditional
It's nice
video
to feel
game
like
hero,
I made a
whereas
friend
Chloe
here.
is this sort of like, you know, punky, pot-smoking, punky. I don't even know what other words to use, but she's
You are
not. She's not a
thirsty.
traditional
I'm the
video game
worst.
protagonist,
Alt.
right?
Drink
Alt.
up.
Yeah, she's a very alt character.
For what
I'm
it's
not
worth, I
looking for
actually
a
did.
viewfinder,
I think I
I'm
noticed it a
looking
few
for a
times. The
window.
subtitles didn't quite match up with what
Always
her
looking.
character said.
Looks like Dana left me a little.
In minor ways. And I could be mistaken.
Great.
Oh, that's
Now
right.
I
We have to go
get
to
the flash drive
cheerleader
from
lady's room to get the thing.
All right.
Yeah, this
We
seems
should
a little
probably wrap up
weird.
for
I'm
the
not
week.
aware of any etiquette that allows you to just steal somebody's
such a
thumb
goofball.
drive, like, full
Yeah.
of
It's not even their
data.
thumb drive.
Yeah.
I hear you were borrowing Warren's thumb drive. Let me grab it because I really want to see Cannibal Holocaust.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
I want to see
in
what
fact,
kind of
I
shit he's got on
suspect-
there. Oh man, his tax
Having never-
returns, photos of his
Having
balls,
never lived in a
photos of his
dorm at
balls with a
this
bump,
age,
all.
I suspect thumb drives would be considered incredibly private things.
Yeah.
Not to
You
be shared.
When
you
I
don't
was
just,
in
like, let somebody
college, there
plug
really
in your
weren't
thumb
thumb
drive without your very
drives, so-
explicit permission. Anything
You
could
shared
be on
CDs.
there.
Yeah, like I had floppy disks and stuff, you know, like.
Hey, Juliet. Is everything cool?
Zip drives, because that used to be a thing.
Yeah.
Plus, I had a thumb drive which just like had a skull and crossbones on it because I was almost certain that it was like there was a virus on this thumb drive. So if somebody just
What's
plugged
her
that
name?
in, they could be fucked.
How did you find out?
I can never remember her name.
Why do you care? Why
Her,
are you...
it's,
Juliet?
You never talk. Just
fuck.
That sounds right.
Osmond?
That's why I'm talking to you now.
What's my last
Well, I mean,
Wow.
she asks us, and we don't know off the
Yeah.
top of our heads.
Right, we gotta play
Watson,
like
Watson,
roulette
Watson.
here.
Juliet Watson.
All right.
Juliet Watson.
That sounds right.
I'm flattered. I didn't even think you knew my name at all.
Well, we
Of course I do.
conferred with the
Just
spirit
because I
of
don't talk a lot
Rutskarn.
doesn't mean I don't care. So, how did you find out about them?
According to Victoria, Dana would do anything to date a quarterback.
So we're not going to get to see
Everyone else
Warren
feel
this
like
first
Victoria.
episode, or this first week, and that makes me sad.
Yeah.
She saw the
How,
signs.
what is our time? Like, can we
Exactly,
stretch it
won't
out a bit?
answer his phone.
Because we can get there in
What's
like 10
No,
minutes.
we're at like an hour 10.
Oh, okay.
But I bet Victoria did. I know the proof is in her room.
All right, now stuff her in the
Okay.
garbage can.
Nerd.
This might be a good place to stop.
Just Max
New
takes off her
objective,
wig and it's
become
it's
the
Agent
superpowered
47.
alpha bully of the of the school.
For some strange reason, this makes me want to play bully.
Some
Well,
people
having
say
all
when
these
you taste
kids-
blood, it changes you. I wouldn't know,
At least that's
because I
in
go
the
to an
Hey
all-girls
Victoria,
school.
somebody posted a picture on social media of you being on fire. What's that about?